by Chris Paul. The Lakers back in transition. Suns on the move. Davis with the block. Schroeder off the Davis screen. The 15-footer is.
It's a great decision by Paul. Had a mid-range jumper, get your home run hitter going.
Booker shot 34% from deep, averaged almost 26 a game this year for the Suns.
That number surprised me too. The 34% as Schroeder's fouled.
Thought it was low?
No, yeah, I think he's a
shooters this year, shooting 43% from deep. Here's James at the offensive end. Crowder guarding him as he did last year a lot in the finals as a member of the Heat. And James rattles in his mid-range jump shot.
I think Ayton has really shown great improvement this year at both ends of the floor.
And Drummond gets an easy one inside off the dime from Schroeder.
They were going to be ready no matter who they played. They weren't trying to avoid the Lakers. You have to go through very good teams, and as Monty Williams says over and over again, everything you want in life is on the other side of hard, and this matchup is hard.
That is a first-team All-NBA coach's quote by Williams, who was voted Coach of the Year by his peers recently. Schroeder, Caldwell Pope for three. Drummond there to clean it up and got the follow.
You can find elite point guards that can't make that play.
Suns leading 10-9. LeBron for three. And LeBron James with a couple of field goals.
Seeking in the three.
Ayton lost the handle. Here's Schroeder coming back for the Lakers. The Suns, though, back nicely in transition. LeBron going to pull another one. That's 2 for 2 from deep.
Great player, and it is discouraging watching them knock down jump shots early because you know you have your hands full.
Lob up top for Ayton. Got the second one to fall. Ayton getting it back at the other end. It's 15-12. LeBron James missed 26 games due to that ankle sprain that he suffered. Hit the side of the backboard on that one. Back comes Chris Paul. And Paul for three. Got it. Frank Vogel calls timeout.
Fact that 14 years later, if he is going to finally make good on that goal to reach the championship round, he has to go through his friend LeBron to get there. Mark, no surprises today. Just two.
Love about his opportunity to play playoff basketball is so many more people get to realize how special of a talent he is.
I mean, that's a superior post move. The way he pivoted as Schroeder again attacks and gets fouled.
Back the other way in transition. Schroeder on the jump shot. Davis working against Ayton. Mid-range jumper is pure. Anthony Davis. LeBron started off hot. Nice assist to Harrell for the.
Frank Vogel talk about it. Lakers gave up 10 fast break points in that first quarter. As Tuck.
And got the call from Monty Williams before they went to the bubble. Paul over to Saric. Saric couldn't get the handle. Lakers in transition. Horton Tucker takes it to the rack. And a nice follow by LeBron James. Up by his neck. Horton Tucker. James, great pass to Harrell, and one. Boy, LeBron James threw it. LeBron rising up for the jumper. That one rattling halfway down and out. Harrell pounding the boards, and he'll make another trek back to the free throw. It was a 9-point lead for the Suns when he left initially. They still lead by 9, and turnover. We'll have to keep an eye on what he looks like. Lead is back up to 9. Davis, Drummond left it on the rim, and he'll get a couple of. They go to Anthony Davis. Little pitch back, a little give and go basketball in traffic. Drummond ends up with it and puts it home. So far, Jeff, good point. Chris Paul staring down Drummond. Crowder has to launch, blocked by Davis. And a foul on Crowder. Well, he had 42. Caldwell Pope goes in a hurry. Davis,
every right decision.
Bridges with that 7-foot 1-inch reach at just 6'6". Initially drafted by the 76ers and traded to the Suns. LeBron to Caldwell Pope. Long two is good. You know, Caldwell Pope, if you're just joining us, was shaken up in the second quarter, left the game for several minutes after suffering a shoulder contusion. Crowder's three ball a little bit strong, and LeBron back the other way, but Chris Paul did come back in the latter part of the second quarter.
I watched Chris Paul shoot a lot of threes as Drummond overpowers Jay Crowder. Good job by Drummond.
Paul with the ball has only taken 3 shots in the game so far. Knocked away by LeBron. They come up with the steal. Quickly to Schroeder. Drives and gets the layup over Crowder.
Decisions all night long.
And they have surrounded him. Again, James Jones, wherever you're watching the game, take a bow. You've surrounded your best players with what they need, shooting and toughness.
Speaking of shooting, LeBron knocks down the 3 ball. He's up. Yeah, James Jones traded for Chris Paul November the 16th. Acquired Jay Crowder in free agency as well. A couple of key moves. Drummond keeping it alive. A one-man show on the glass.
But 3 for 11, 7 points, 1 rebound. He's got to look at himself and say, I got to be better. He has to have a bigger impact on this Laker basketball team in order for them to have success.
He kicks it out to the top to Schroeder. They swing it around to the weak side, and Caldwell Pope hits the 3. That's the type of shooting that...
Which tells you he's not 100%, even though he's on the floor.
LeBron, the locomotive on the break, left it short, but got fouled in the process. James and Johnson to take this tip. Schroeder out front. Off the James Green, pocket pass to LeBron. Up high in traffic, a nice catch and bucket by Davis, getting up slowly. Anthony Davis just 3 of 11 in this ball game. Schroeder aggressive to the bucket, gets it to fall, and Monty Williams calls a time. He was sitting in a hotel room in China. Decided he didn't want to play in the Chinese Basketball League and got that phone call.
That's where we need the Wired to confirm your suspicions, because it could have been, young fella, take a seat.
Harrell with a sweeping hook that falls.
His energy has been impactful.
And that's going to be, Jeff, an offensive foul against Booker as Caruso got run over on that sequence.
That's big plays, back-to-back charges you talked about, and that time putting his head down and attacking the rim.
He averaged 10 a game against the Suns during the regular season. Sarge out top. Booker curls off the screen. Got a little bit of room, that's all he needs, but he left it short.
But if I'm Devin Booker, I like the shots I'm getting.
James gets it back. Cam Johnson guards him, fouls him, and it appeared as if LeBron was behind that three-point line. It was close, but he got him on the way up. Here's another look.
And that's the right call.
Yep.
And you can't play individual defense with your hand over the ball, because it leads to that. You've got to pull your hands back and play with your body.
Yeah, it's about that time. Time for me, you, and 16 teams to rock out. This is hunger. This is hype. This is the NBA playoffs.
You know, we saw a 10-second call yesterday against Giannis, which I believe is poor judgment. But if we're going to go to the minutia of the rules, most guys who shoot the free throw, you can't break that plane until after it hits the rim. LeBron James, like a lot of guys, does that on the regular basis. So, to me, we got to figure out which rules we're going to call and which rules we're going to let go.
And not just LeBron James, but Cam Payne broke the three-point line.
Exactly.
As he shot the free throw.
LeBron corrals the loose ball, takes it in, and one. Got the foul, and will go to the line. crazy. Corrals the loose.
We're going to call and which rules we're going to let go.
And not just LeBron James, but Cam Payne broke the three-point line.
Exactly.
As he shot the free throw.
LeBron corrals the loose ball, takes it in and one. Got the foul and will go to the line.
Settle down and take back control of this game.
James missing again at the foul line. A whistle. James goes down hard to the court. Caruso and Payne get into it. Montrezl Harrell runs into Cam Payne, and coaches leave the bench area as things become a little bit contentious here.
Well, it started with Chris Paul blocking out LeBron James when James was up in the air on the missed free throw. And then it was Caruso and Cam Payne involved in a separate issue.
LeBron's is shaken up. He's down on one knee on the court.
He landed hard. He got undercut.
He's holding that left shoulder.
That's another look at it. And there's Harrell that came in late on Payne. There's Chris Paul blocking him out, and
that got called a foul.
There's a loose ball foul on Chris Paul. Then there's an altercation. The altercation is under review. After review, there's two technical fouls on the Lakers. One's on Alex Caruso, one is on Harrell. There's also two technical fouls on Phoenix. Both are on Cameron Payne. He's been ejected.
wow. Cam Payne ejected.
After video review, we get jump ball center circle.
Well, Friday, our NBA playoff coverage continues with 3 Game 3s, 7 Eastern on ESPN, Knicks and Hawks, 8:30 on ABC, Nets and Celtics. And then the Clippers and the Mavs cap off the night on ESPN at 9:30. Here's Monty Williams during that last break.
This is our freaking moment, early in the playoffs. I'm not trying to get to July and say I wish we would have did whatever. It's freaking right now. You guys are built for this.
Well, there are certain moments.
Booker is having his way.
Lead back up to 13. Anthony Davis still yet to make an imprint on this game, and as I say so, he knocks down the mid-range jumper and go to work here on Bridges, walk him down. Kicks it out to Caldwell Pope. Schroeder lines up the 3, got it, and it's a 7-point game. But too little too late. With an injured Chris Paul, Devin Booker was able to lift up his veteran mentor and teammate.